Good morning, good morning, good morning, my loves. Saturday. Y'all already know, raw and uncut. Shoot. Saturday is, the relaxed day, especially if there's nothing on the schedule of what has to get done. You know what I mean? Or what needs to get done. It's just my relaxed days. Get on my kids' nerves. They get tired of me. I'm always trying to hang with them. you know? Especially on days like this where it's cold outside. Them the times that I can force them to watch movies with me and we just relax. But anywho, give yourself your affirmations as you give yourself your confirmations. All right? Saturday is also them days that I don't like putting on bras if I don't necessarily have to because, we get beat up. So it's like shoes. Sundays I'm trying to start back incorporating going to church, right? I haven't did any journaling yet. But what I got in my meditation this morning, sometimes I be meditating, you guys, and I don't even be knowing it because I'm also one of the ones who mind just wander, But it was pride. Pride weakens faith. And I thought about myself over these just about 3 years, this journey. My pride had to get completely torn down. Even down to the point, I believe I had a nervous breakdown, you guys. I've always been the kind who I've always had my own. You know what I mean? From the time 18, getting my own place. I think I went back to my grandparents' house once, maybe twice in the midst of me going from one state to another. But I've always had my own, my pride. And I didn't have that kind of pride where I was stuck up because my kindness got taken for weakness in the midst of knowing I always had my own because I had my shit together. My doors was always open. You know what I mean? My house was home to whoever. If I know you and we grew up together, my home is your home. And I used to always tell the kids in my neighborhood that we grew up together. As long as I got a roof, you do too. You get what I'm saying? But I had enough pride because I had it going. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? As far as the roof, the vehicle, the job. You know what I mean? And them was the goals from where I came from. You know what I mean? Anywho, when my grandparents died, really my grandma, honestly, I was going crazier than my grandfather. In the inside. On the outside, I wore good. I wore real good, being the rock, trying to make sure we got everything in order because I've always gave myself that place in the family, especially being a grandparent's baby. You feel me? But in the inside, you guys. So, as you guys know, I packed up what I could after when I got taxes one year and I sent my furniture to Kentucky, got us a place and stuff from California, put my kids in the train and we just hit it because I was running, I was running. Again, a pride. I didn't know how to break that pride for people to see me weak. So I actually ran away to be weak. Ooh. I gotta write that down. I never really thought about that until just sitting here babbling with you. So we got to Kentucky, got life together, and again, pride, because I got there and there was some keys waiting on us on that day. You know what I mean? My vehicle I transported out there. My furniture was on its way. Me and the kids, we had a home. We slept on the floor until our stuff got there. But I was not happy because I was running and I went to be weak. My grandfather got sick and I knew better because I left him. I shouldn't have left him. But like I said, I didn't know. I didn't know how to be weak, even in front of him. You get me? I went back home and this time I sold everything because now I gotta go. He's sick. He's on his deathbed. Damn, that's really my daddy. So I packed my kids up in the car, you guys, with whatever we could pack in one of them travelers' bags. You strap down to your roof. And and one of my sisters flew out to Kentucky and she drove back with me. We hit it. We drove from Kentucky back to California with nothing but clothes. My pride. God made it to a way that my pride was so high that I had to get stripped down spiritually and mentally because, hey, I even stopped going to church and I don't know. And I think that was the nervous breakdown part of it, right? So then when I get back and my grandfather ended up passing maybe a month later, we got everything in order again, being strong. But now it's like, where the fuck you going? Your grandparents gone. I went to my mom's house. Then I moved to my sister's house. I had to experience that because I say that I was homeless, but I want you guys to know that I was not homeless, if that makes sense. Because we attach the word homeless to the pictures that life give us for a lot of people's situation. And my prayers are to everybody who are experiencing that. I was homeless to the fact of me not having a home of my own, which I've always had. So I was homeless. I had family, you know, that opened the doors for me. And it was hard. And that's the part of the pride where I had to learn to accept help from others. I had to learn to swallow it and allow myself to get the help. I found the job. It took me about 2 years to find us a place. I was just getting told, no, because they want you to make 3 times the rent, and your credit score got to be like 750. That was the hardest shit in life. I had to let the twins go stay with their granny for a little while because I didn't want to house hop with them, if that makes sense. I had me and my youngest, and we made it work. And when we finally got our keys, you guys, I moved into an empty house. And we didn't have nothing. I had a car accident, as you guys know. Was without a car for a little while, but hey, we got the roof now, right? Everything that I gained from that car accident, financial-wise, God was able to, replace everything that he had stripped from me. Down to our bed. We first moved here, we slept on the floor. You know what I mean? From our beds to the TVs, to dressers. God did it. Because we didn't have any of it. We didn't have any of you guys, and I didn't have a clue as to how I was going to get my kids back to the status that they supposed to be on, home-wise. Because even losing my grandparents, losing my dad, losing so many friends that I grew up with, you guys, the worst feeling I've ever felt was putting my kids in a situation where they didn't have a home, based on me running. I was dragging them with me. And it was nothing worse than picking my kids up on a Friday and then taking them back on a Sunday and watching them take their bags back and forth. Oh, that shit killed me. I don't never want to put them through that. Because myself is one thing. But for me to actually do that, because I was really having a nervous breakdown, I didn't know. And my pride was so fucking tough. God had to break that pride. You know what I mean? Because I had to kill that mentality of, I don't need no help because I'm good. You know what I mean? I got this. I had to stop it. So today was more so of a reflection. I know that I have went on over. It's Saturday. I just had to get on and share this with you guys. Pride weakens faith. Okay? Having strong faith is having your hope. How can I hope and how can I have strong faith if my pride is so fucking strong that I'm not even allowing lessons as that's coming upon me? Because in my mind, I got this. You guys have a great Saturday. Enjoy it. Relax. I love this weather. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.